Virgo, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Tina, and we are here today to do your weekly reading. This is for the mid of November 2024. But if you find this video at another time, trust that the message was meant to reach you right now. Okay? Now, as usual, this is a general collective reading. You know, I'm talking to a lot of people, and I cannot tap into every single person's energy. So if it does not resonate, don't try to force it. Just instead, I suggest going and taking a look at your monthly reading, or go into the description and click the link to my website where you can get a personal reading. I keep them very affordable. All right, please show me the energy for this coming week for Virgo. Show me the energy for Virgo. Alrighty, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, the Five of Swords. And the World. Okay, so we'll talk about these three before we pull three more. All right, so Two of Pentacles. For me, this is all about, now the Two of Pentacles energy is your day-to-day life. So this can mean juggling things, having a lot on your plate, having a choice to make in your day-to-day life, having options. But the key fundamental thing of this card is always, no matter what the situation is its flow. It's finding the flow. Do you see this infinity symbol? And it's really interesting that this was pulled because today, when I focused in and kind of meditated before I did the readings for today, what came to me was the word flow. And so flow is about surrendering. And I don't mean like giving up. I mean allowing the universe to send you things and allowing yourself to release things. It's a flow, right? Going with the flow. But it's just having the finesse and flow and easygoingness and not getting caught in a loop. And I'm going to this extent about talking about flow because sometimes we get into a loop. That's what this Five of Swords may be. It's conflict. It can be self-sabotage energy. Okay, it can be a little bit of self-sabotage. It can be kind of a gloating energy, but at any rate, it's some sort of conflicted mental energy. Okay, and when we don't release things, we try to force things, or we're not going with the flow of energy. That's when we get caught in these loops and we can't stop thinking about something, or we have negative self-talk and things like that. So yeah, go with the flow. And then we have this major arcana, a biggie. It's a biggie. We have the World card, and the World speaks of chapters coming to a close so the next one can start. To me, this card is the evolution. Something is evolving in your life. Okay, it's never just a solid hardcore end. Like, the world is not coming to an end when you get this card. It's evolution. It's again, it's one chapter closing, so the next, it can be the next chapter of your life. In other words, flowing into that next chapter of your life. So let's pull three more cards. Yeah, next chapter of your life. The Two of Wands. Do you see that this fella is holding the world in his hand? He is at the fork of the road. Which direction? It's time for that new direction. Which way are you going to go? Interesting. So under this five is another five, conflict. So there's some kind of conflict going on in your life about all of this. King of Cups. Okay, so the King of Cups, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is not about gender, it's about energy. The King of Cups, what this king is about is having control over the emotions, very loving, nurturing, caring, has a big, full heart, generous, but absolutely has control over the emotions. Maybe that's what this is about, is gaining control. Let's look at the bottom of the deck and see what this energy is. Oh, wow. Well, hello. The 10 of Cups. Yeah, tens are kind of completing cycles. So you have two cards of completing a cycle. You know, I call this the happily ever after card. So does your life feel full? Do you feel like this energy, or do you feel like you're missing this energy? There's something revolving around this happily ever after energy. I feel like you're trying to figure out how to reach this. Is that what you're at? Are you trying to figure out how to get here? For some of you, it could be that what you thought was your happily ever after has come to an end. Could be. We're talking to a lot of people here, remember? So I'm trying to kind of cover what this can be for different, this energy can be. Yeah, because if we didn't have these two fives here, I would pretty much say, hey, you feel good, your heart's full, you know, but there's this conflict. Two cards of conflict. And you know, it's so funny because you have these cards, the fives are kind of being at that transition point, and the transitions can be a little rough, right? And then you have kind of these two cards of completion, or getting to an end of a cycle. I think the universe is trying to tell you here, it's time to make some choices. It's time to go with the flow, stop resisting change. Stop resisting change. Maybe you're being a little too emotional about something in your life, and it's calling upon you to kind of embody this King of Cups. Don't become cold or anything like that. Keep a full heart, but have control over your emotions. I think this is actually the most important card here today. I mean, the World card, major arcana are huge. This is the universe telling you it's time for a cycle to end in your life. It's time to start a new chapter. But that's why I think we got this. This is standing at that fork in the road for a new chapter. But you have the world in your hands. Let's pull three cards of advice, guidance, or outcome. Please show me three cards. Advice, guidance, or outcome for Virgo for this week. Yep, there we go. 8 of Cups. This was underneath that 10 of Cups. This card was. I almost started talking about it and I didn't. Another major arcana. Okay, so yeah. So this card, the Four of Swords, is talking about taking a time out. It's about self-care and rest. It's a positive card. It's not a negative card, but it's about willfully just taking a moment, or taking all the time you need, actually, but taking a moment to sort through your thoughts, get in a better state of mind, take care of yourself. If you need rest, it's really mostly about resting your mind, getting it clear, okay? Because what it seems to be here is it's time to find a new path. And it's kind of what my gut told, like, it's kind of an unusual thing to mention that when you pull the 10 of cups for me to want to say, is this something you are you realizing that what you thought was the 10 of cups isn't really? That's kind of a really strong indication of this card. This is walking away from something that once filled your heart but really isn't really doing it anymore. But it's not a sad card. It's not really a sad card because this individual is moving into a new path. You see, this individual is at the fork of the road. This person's choosing a new path. And then the universe gave you this beautiful major arcana strength card. Just to let you know you got this. And do you see what's here? It's an infinity symbol, just like this. It's finding the flow, trusting the universe, finding the flow, going with the flow, knowing that there are infinite possibilities, and the universe is going to try to send you the best possible scenarios for you if you listen and you go with it and you don't fight it. Virgo, I hope this was helpful. If you choose to subscribe, I would so love that. Please take a moment to hit that like button, that thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Until next time, thanks for watching.